He that is able to receive it, let him receive it.
But you know, you got to be able to receive that. Because I ain't seen too many units. Let's go a little further. Let's look at this. Let's go to Deuteronomy. Let's look at the divorce. Deuteronomy 24. Deuteronomy 24. Gonna look at this divorce one right here. Deuteronomy 24, and we're gonna pick it up at verse 1. Deuteronomy 24 and verse 1. 24 and verse 1. You got it, brother? Go ahead and read.
When a man have taken a wife and married her, and it come to pass that she find no favor in his eyes, because he have found some uncleanness in her, then let him write her a bill of divorcement, and give it in her hand, and send her out of his house.
So now this man, he done found some kind of blemish in this woman. So he decided he don't want to be involved with this sister no more. This is where the Pharisees were talking about why to give her a bill of divorce. You know, but like the Lord said, he gave them this because of the hardness of their heart. Go ahead and read.
And when she is departed out of his house, she may go and be another man's wife.
You know, because it's obvious this brother, he going to end up eventually getting with somebody else. So it's now she can go and get with another. Go ahead and read.
And if the latter husband hate her and write her a bill of divorce.
Now, she get with another man. Now this guy give her a bill of divorce. Go ahead and read.
And giveth it in her hand and sendeth her out of his house. Or if the latter husband die, which took her to be his wife, her former husband, which sent her away, may not take her again to be his wife.
That first guy, he can't get back with her. Because, if you really look at it, that's going to be a problem. Because, she probably bring up his name. Well, he didn't do me like that. I should have stayed with him. I wish he never died. And the brother saying, well, did he do this for you? Did he do that for you? Just causing a lot of folly in that marriage. Ought not be. Go ahead and read.
After that she is defiled, for that is an abomination before the Lord.
See, that is an abomination before the Lord. And it got to be an abomination if the Lord called it an abomination. Because if you even look at it in man's eyes, that just don't seem right. It just ain't going to work out right. Go and finish that.
And thou shalt not cause the land to sin, which the Lord thy God giveth thee for an inheritance.
That even caused the land to sin when they did that. But that is the only time that you can, as you're alive, that you can get rid of your spouse if they do fornication or adultery. Now, there's another way you can get married, and this is it too. Let's go to Romans the 7th chapter and pick it up at verse 1. Romans 7 and 1. So if your spouse commit adultery on your sisters and brothers, you don't have to divorce them, but you can. The Lord give you that. Just because your spouse go out on you, you don't have to, but you can. The Lord give you the right to get rid of them. Because some brothers go out there and do that. Women say, no, you ain't going nowhere. You're going to pay for that, brother. And boy, do they pay. Be a thorn in their side the rest of their life. Romans 7 and 1. Go ahead and read.
Know ye not, brethren, for I speak to them that know the law.
Now he's speaking to the ones that know the commandments. Go ahead and read.
How that the law have dominion over a man as long as he liveth.
See, this law have a dominion over you as long as you live. As long as you live. Go ahead and read.
For the woman which have an husband is bound by the law to her husband so long as he liveth.
See, she can't leave him as long as, that's what the law says. She don't suppose to leave up, no, as long as he's alive, she cannot leave him. Go ahead and read.
But if the husband be dead, she is loose from the law of her husband.
Now, if the brother die, she can go get another man. Because he dead, she don't have nobody else. Go ahead and read.
So then, if while her husband liveth, she be married to another man, she shall be called an adulteress.
So if you go out there and get another man, she going to be called an adulteress while he living. Go ahead and read.
But if her husband be dead, she is free from that law, so that she is no adulteress, though she be married to another man.
So that is another reason the Lord allow you to go marry somebody else, if your spouse die. But if you don't die, you stuck with him. We ain't saying now if you in a relationship where, you having problems, the husband want to beat on you and everything, the Lord give you a way out of that too. He give you a place where, he give you, a way where you can separate yourself from him for a while. Get his head straight. Let's go to 1 Corinthians 7th chapter. I wouldn't dare tell no sister to stay with a man and he's giving her right hooks. Come on now. You need to leave him. I ain't telling you to get married to no other man, but you need to step away from that. Because somebody's going to get hurt. Either you're going to end up killing him or he going to kill you. And Paul's going to break it down here now. Go ahead and pick it up at 1 Corinthians 7 and 1. Go ahead and read.
Now concerning the things whereof ye wrote unto me, it is good for a man not to touch a woman.
Paul's saying it is good for a man not to touch a woman. Go ahead and read.
Nevertheless, to avoid fornication.
But if you're going to commit a fornication, man, this is what you do. Go ahead and read.
Let every man have his own wife, and let every woman have her own husband.
Because if you don't have your own husband or own wife and you out there getting enemy with somebody, that's what you're doing. You're committing fornication. And hey, you will not get in the kingdom doing those things. Go ahead and read.
Let the husband render unto the wife due benevolence, and likewise also the wife unto the husband.
So y'all give each other. You don't belong to yourself, and she don't belong to herself. Y'all belong to each other. Go ahead and read.
The wife have not power of her own body, but the husband. And likewise also the husband have not power of his own body, but the wife.
See, woman got a little power. Go ahead and read.
Defraud ye not one the other, except it be with consent for a time, that ye may give yourselves to fasting and prayer, and come together again, that Satan tempt you not for your incontinence.
In other words, sisters, don't have too many headaches. Brothers, don't be busy all the time. Y'all take care of one another. But if you're dealing with something for the Lord, then they can understand that. Because, a lot of times the brothers tell me, I've heard that sisters, they do things wrongfully, and then you bringing Satan into the matter then. Brother might not be girded too much in the word of God. And then Satan brings some other woman to push up on him. And the Spirit of God probably ain't strong on him. And he jump out the window without a parachute. Then you want to blame him. But you the one didn't want to do nothing with him. So if you're going to blame somebody, blame yourself also. Go ahead and read.
But I speak this by permission and not of commandment.
Uh-huh.
For I would that all men were even as myself.
Now he's speaking this by he's not speaking this by commandment, but by permission. He said, man, I wish everybody was like me. Go ahead and read.
But every man have his proper gift of God, one after this manner and another after that.
Because the Lord told us that, some people are born to be a eunuch and some people choose to be a eunuch. Go ahead and read.
I say therefore to the unmarried and widows, it is good for them if they abide even as I.
Because Paul was saying, man, if you're unmarried, don't even get married. You don't even have to do that. Go ahead and read.
But if they cannot contain, let them marry.
He said,